So they've got all the priority. So I need to keep Quick Guard active. Because I've got 4 things that want to be prioritying. I guess that's the word. So leading with Talonflame is ideal if they immediately go for it, but if I lose it quickly, then they can definitely out-priority me. But Gyarados is fantastic here. I'm going to lead with Gyarados and Excalibur, with Talonflame in the back. And then Chi-Yu, I think. Oh, but there's extra insurance against the extreme speed. But Chi-Yu lives it, so... Okay, they led with this immediately. Right. So because they're in a focus, then I find it likely that a double up onto this Dragonite will KO. And I should be living the extreme speed. Because they this is quite a cool leak, because they can switch into Chien-Pao and still get the boost while activating Palafin. So that's something that's quite cool. Like so. But Excalibur should be living. Like, I'm pretty bulky. And they went for Gyarados anyway, so the Helping Hand was good. And this KOs? Ah, it KOs. So that's good. So then Talonflame here with a Quick Guard. Did they open the team sheet? They didn't. Okay, so Talonflame can Quick Guard. Ooh, here's Sizzle. Okay. So I definitely Terror with the Excalibur here. I don't think Tailwind is necessary at all. I could Brave Bird just to break the Focus Sash on the Chien-Pao. But then I'll recoil myself. Willows also breaks it. Yeah, this is slightly risky. Like, that Glaive Rush is still doing a lot, but I should be living. I do. Will-O-Wisp connects, and Aqua Tail connects. Okay, so should have Glaive Rushed. Right, so... I need Quick Guard active still. So I will switch. Oh, no, that doesn't work. No, they got me slightly pinned at this point. Doesn't work. Can't let them get the switch into Palafin yet. So I was thinking about KOing the Chien-Pao there. Like, if I went for Glaive Rush that turn, I was just worried about the recoil, but Aqua Tail's clearly not going to be enough. Glaive Rush would have been enough to KO it in that combination. If I Brave Birded as well, that would have been alright. But, were they doubling the Excalibur? No, they're not. Okay, that's good. I didn't give them the paid switch. That's good. So then Heat Wave is a double KO here. And then we Glaive Rush in case they switch to Palafin. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Good, and then we're okay. So, yeah. Ooh, it might be an idea, actually. Just to increase Excalibur speed a little bit more to outspeed neutral Palafin, because at the moment they can go for a Wave Crash into me. Which obviously isn't the most ideal, but there we go. Okay, and I don't need to worry about Quick Guard prediction here. Brave Bird is a KO and Glaive Rush is a KO. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind, because 120 is where they start. And some may have a little bit of investment. Like, it's not too much more. And it would have to come out of either HP and then Final Gambit definitely gets me. Or out of attack, and then it's reducing it noticeably. I will come back to that. Oh, also I put the safety goggles on the Talonflame, because that already came up once, and it's probably better to start with safety goggles and see, oh, do I miss the KOs instead. But there is a Rabska. You will never see a Rabska, but there is one. It's an interesting team. I do like Tinkerton still. I do like Kilowattrel still. It's just like Kilowattrel was a Series 1 Pokemon, for sure. But now with all the Pokemon that's 135 and 6 base speed, then Kilowattrel falls off a lot. But there we go. My Talonflame out priorities is them. So, yeah, I do like Excalibur as a lead here. Excalibur's brilliant here if I Terra Water. So long as I KO the Kilowattrel on the turn that I go for the Terra Water, because then they can't electric move me. Otherwise, I'm really good against them. So I do like the Chi Yu here. And I think Flutter Me. Okay, so I can just quick guard on the Fake Out. That one's alright. I will do so. And I don't need to... Terror would only help against the Sacred Sword, but I'll be living anyway. So I will just Glaive Rush the Chien-Pao. Put it in Ice Shard range. And then next turn I can just Will-O-Wisp the Tinkerton and Ice Shards the Chien-Pao. Yep, there's the Fake Outs. It was Sacred Swords, and that's not going to KO. The only issue here is that, Sucker Punch will get me. So I can Quick Guard and Ice Shard. That's not bad, actually, because then if they Gigaton Hammer me, okay, fine. But, yeah, that's actually quite a cool play. Because Quick Guard is repeatable. So maybe Terra there was slightly better, but there we go. Yeah, can't Sucker Punch. Ice Shard KOs, and then Gigaton Hammer KOs me? Yeah, it does. That's fine. I'm content with that, given that I can now go into Chi Yu and go for Tailwind and Heat Wave. And there is no real downside to it. Because sure, you can match my Tailwind, but only Faint here would be bad. Okay, Helping Hand, that's fair enough. But, yeah, they are not Focus Sash, and Chi Yu is strong. So, Brave Bird and Heat Wave. Don't need to Will-O-Wisp because... that's good that that's still a 2-shot without the Sharp Beak. That's good to know. So, did I update the previous match? I think I did. Hold on. How many matches have I done? 13. And at the moment I have 11. So I didn't update the previous match. The previous match, what was that? Okay, that was just basic predictions. So that one's basic predictions. And then this one, no predictions. Oh, not one. There we go. Plus for choice specs, because that was massive damage. Yeah, I think if I have Talonflame, I'm definitely having Quick Guards, because the amount of priority seems to be increasing. Like here, you've got the Scizor and the Palafin. So I think I will lead with Talonflame here. I will preserve Chi Yu in the back with the intention of maybe Terra Grass. I think that Gyarados is good here, so long as they don't lead with the Iron Hands. So Baxcalibur as the lead as extra insurance is good. Gyarados is still good here. And Chi Yu is the Terra Grass. Which people at the bottom of the ladder would open their team sheets? Because I do want to actually practice for a tournament, but there we go. Still need to climb a little bit. 1200s is not too bad at the start. They did lead with Iron Hands, so I'm glad I went with this. So I will attempt to Will-O-Wisp if they Fake Out. Would they Fake Out and double the Talonflame, actually? I could switch into Gyarados, but that's incredibly risky on an electric move. I could Terra Ghost. Is there a better Terra? No, I was Terra Grassing. So yeah, don't do that. Like, that's good on turn 1, but not in every other turn. So I'll attempt to Will-O-Wisp if I can, and I'll Glaive Rush whatever is coming in. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That's a good turn. Because that is almost a KO Chi Yu, and is in Ice Shard range. But here is where the... Ooh, they went to Flutter Me. Interesting. I guess they're faster than me, so they can KO me now. But I will Tailwind and Ice Shard. Oh, again, do I Terra? I've got the Assault Vest, so I'll live. The intention is the Terra Grass on the Chi Yu. So no. Even though it would be better this turn, I am not going to. I'll just take the KO on the Chi-Yu. And they went for Shadow Ball. Yeah, so the Terror there would have been pointless. Because the intention is Terror Grass on the Chi-Yu. Gyarados here for sure, because it will intimidate whatever comes in. And the Iron Hands is not much of an issue at the moment. Although, actually, Terror Grass on Baxcalibur is still fine here. Terra Water, that is, because then that will still be a resistance and do well against the Flutter Mane. We saw that this was a KO previously as well, right? So, there we go. Now I am terroring. Whoops. But it's fine. So long as this KOs. And if this doesn't KO, good, I have learned. Because that's the point. I'm practicing to learn. If this is a KO on Palafin, that is good to know for the tournaments. This is very good. This is very good. And we'll never know. We will never know. As always. Oh, it's ridiculous. What is this curse? Like, it's not the worst curse to have. But it happens in practice, not in tournaments. It's stupid. Right, Thunder Wave into the Flutter Mane. Attempt to Icicle Spirit as well. In fact, it might be better to switch out the Glaive Rush. It's better to switch out the Glaive Rush. Nah, it's fine. Okay, Paralyzed, that's good. Oh, this just KOs with 3. Because they've got no bulk. Okay, cool. And then Wild Charge. Same as normal, basically. But yeah, that's absolutely fine. And they're gone. So, no predictions? I think it was no predictions. But while I am waiting for that, let's have a look at that calc. Because that would be lovely to know if that is a guaranteed KO. So, oh, I like that the default Baxcalibur is the Terra Electric one with Dragon Dance. That's good. So Glaive Rush. Oh, wow. That's good. No, that's 0 Palafin. No, but it's a guaranteed KO. But not against max HP. It's a roll against max HP. So that is good to know. But yeah, that's annoying. You can't guarantee it at all. So crit may have mattered. But if it did, I'll just Ice Shard you next turn. Right, so they got the Aaron Zeng team, which inspired this team. So theoretically, my Talonflame outspeeds them. Therefore, I will Brave Bird them on the first turn, breaking their Gale Wings, and then follow up the KO with my only Flutter Mane outspeeds. So, yeah, that's the plan. Unless they go with Iron Bundle, and then, oh no, we're just matching Tailwind. Chi-Yu is very good here. Yeah, you didn't need to do that, actually, because I already know your team. Yep, it's just Aaron Zeng's team. / Suika's team. / whoever else worked with Suika that I can't remember. And then yeah, Baxcalibur's still good here. So, okay, then I just Tailwind. That's fine. They are... do I Terra Fairy here? Because I will outspeed. Because they can't protect on the Flutter Mane, but I don't KO it. Is it worth saving my Terra for anything else? I don't think I need my Terra for anything else. So I think I'm content with this. They didn't protect, so this is good. That's KO for sure. And then just Shadow Ball, yeah. But that is a 2-shot because they are Choice Spec. Special Defense drop didn't matter. So... okay, now they can match the Tailwind. But my Flutter Mane outspeeds their... No, they can't. I can Brave Bird them first. Yeah, I can Brave Bird them first. Gale Wing's broken. And then KO'd. Good. So, and then this is basically wrapped up at this point. So, Chi-Yu can KO the Flutter Mane with just a Heat Wave. It's Baxcalibur, so I don't necessarily want to Heat Wave. I can't Will Wisp. They are Assault Vest. My Baxcalibur beats their Baxcalibur. So yeah, it's basically just hit the Heat Wave. No, hit the Overheat. Because I don't want to give them a Thermal Exchange. I could Dark Pulse. Especially because they're locked into Shadow Ball. No, I think it's better to just go for the Overheat. Just risk it. Dark Pulse probably got them. But Overheat connected, so the game is locked. Because my Baxcalibur outspeeds their Baxcalibur, and I just Glaive Rush. So. They haven't terrored yet, right? So then I would just Icicle Spear them instead. Because that's still a nice chunk. That's also a nice chunk. And here's my Baxcalibur. So I will, I'll just still Glaive Rush at no heat. It's fine. Not quite KO. But mine does outspeed. Cool. So that was like a no predictions. So that was a showing of why you do not leave your Talonflame in the back when you're facing opposing Talonflame. Because then they can just break your Gale Wings because they are now faster. I was faster anyway, but it's fine. Actually, no, my Fluttermane didn't outspeed their Talonflame, so then they would have still been able to smash the Tailwinds. Okay, so yeah, that's a good Torkoal. Citrus Berry, it's a good item. I think I prefer Citrus Berry than Leftovers, especially with Mousehold. Is it Terrifier? It's Terrifier, yeah. That's the unfortunate one. They do have Hydro Pump, so I can't just lead with Chi-Yu and Fluttermane necessarily. Unless, like, if it's Mousehold, then Annihilate, then those two are very good. But otherwise, yeah, it's just the lead with the Iron Bundle. I guess I can just Terra Grass if they do. No, I'm going to go with Gyarados and Fluttermane, because I want to see something against Mousehold and Lilac. I hope they lead with that, because I just want to see that if that works. It may not, but here's Baxcalibur as well. Okay, they don't. So, like, I was trying to see if this would work against it, but we won't find out. So, what were they on the Fluttermane? They were Focus Sash. Okay. Ooh, wow, Trick Room. So if they Freeze Dry here. Terra Flying would save me. Is it worth going for that? Did they Ice Wind? Yeah, this was an awkward lead. If I went through Talonflame here, then this was absolutely fine. But yeah, this doesn't work that well. So I'll switch to Baxcalibur and Protect. I think that's a good middle ground. They are Terra Ferrying, so that's fair enough. If they Dazzling Gleam here, that'd be annoying. It was Icy Wind, so I could have Thunder Waved. Shouldn't be Dazzling Gleam, right? It is Dazzling Gleam. Wow, okay. That's surprising, because that wouldn't have done anything. That was a weird turn. Like, surely it was Icy Wind and Shadow Ball, or Freeze Dry and Dazzling Gleam. But going for both there is quite odd. I will Icicle Spear this, and I will attempt to Moonblast KO this. That was odd they went for both spreads, because that doesn't achieve anything against Gyarados Fluttermane. Okay, KO the Iron Bundle at least, so that's freed up Gyarados a lot. So, if I go into Gyarados here, I can now Thunder Wave. Oh, I can't now Thunder Wave. Do they have Helping Hand? They don't. That's alright. Yeah, this isn't ideal. Okay, so Waterfall, and I will lose the thing here. Oh, that crit is bad. That is, because that, I should survive, but that's not ideal.
I'm not sure I understand.
But you shouldn't say anything, Siri. What? Why would you understand? Is the terror important for anything? I don't think it is, so I might as well get extra damage on the Malsold. Yeah, that was not an ideal crit, especially, yeah, now. And that did KO. So yeah, the crit was unfortunate. What did they have in the back? Did they have Void Chen or did they have Annihilate? They had Annihilate, so I think I would have been okay. It depends on the speed of the Annihilate, but... Well, actually, no, then they're KO'd, so... I want to put that down to an I lost the run, because if I did have Gyarados here still, they can only beat themselves up twice. It wouldn't matter, I'd have been in Rage of Drain Punch with both Pokemon. Yeah, so not quite. I'm going to put it as an I lost the run, because that would have been actually quite close. No, actually, no, it would have been okay, because they can't Terror anymore, and, well, I missed the Heat Wave, especially, another luck thing. But, yeah, 2 Heat Waves, one with Friend Guard and Spread, and one without would have KO'd, and then also the Terror Blast would have KO'd in conjunction with the Heat Wave. So that is, from what I can see, an I lost the run loss. So yeah, Heat Wave miss, and, I mean, the Heat Wave would have missed, we saw it, but if I wouldn't have been crits, then Gyarados would have lived, and I'd have been okay. Actually, as well, like, it, yeah, because it got a low roll crit, and then a high roll otherwise. So yeah, that is unfortunate, it would seem. So, right, so they can match Tailwinds. They can match Speed Control as well. So I will not leave with my Talonflame. It's okay to like leave Talonflame in the back against Murkrow. Against opposing Talonflames is a bit awkward, because they can't priority Brave Bird you with the Murkrow. So leaving Talonflame in the back is good here. Therefore, I want to lead with just offense. And that offense will be Flutter Mane and Excalibur, and I will have Chi-Yu and Talonflame in the back. No Murkrow, could have got away with the Talonflame, but that's all right. I will Moonblast KO this, and I will just Glaive Rush this. Yeah, it's just Icy Wind, but I should still outspeed the Annihilate unless they're a fast one. I am not, so that's not good, but they are Shadow Claw. They're likely Choice Scarf then. That should imply Choice Scarf, right? So given that, it is now Talonflame, Tailwind, and... yeah, Icicle Spear into this, because I don't want a KO. And I don't want the Glaive Rush active. They are not Choice Scarf, but they have Shadow Claw. Wow, okay. The game's still doable, but it's not ideal at this point. Heatwave does need to double connect. It should KO the Annihilate. And I just have to accept the Brave Bird recoil, but yeah, like, yeah, that's not an Annihilate I would expect to see at a tournament. Like, if I see Shadow Claw, okay, that's Choice Scarf, definitely. The point of Shadow Claw is that it's slightly stronger than Rage Fist. Bug Sash? Boost Strategy? No, oh yeah, we've already had the Boost Strategy, but, yeah, so Brave Bird and Heat Wave. Don't protect on the Flutter Mane, please. My Chi-Yu will win 1v1. Unless the Terra Ground. Terra Ground is a good one. Like, I do want Terra Ground on my Chi-Yu as well. Something to consider. Like, if I have... okay, they didn't protect. That's good. No Choice Scarf. That's good. Yeah, they KO with Dark Pulse, but my Heat Wave should outpace theirs. But yeah, something that I am considering is Terra Ground on the... that makes sense, because you're going to be the faster one. Terra Ground on this, Terra Electric on this, and then changing the Sandy Shocks to something else. Sandy Shocks at the moment... Sandy Shocks at the moment has been okay, but I actually still outspeed them, which is quite good. So this puts it still way in my favour, especially because that should be a 2-shot. Chi-Yu. Thank you. Thank you kindly. So, yeah, that's going to be a no predictions one, because that was just blast through. But yeah, I've still got plenty of time to work things out. I don't need to accept open team sheets for this one because they are just the freeze eye thing, and I've already faced them, but I'll do it anyway. So what did they do last time? I beat this last time, didn't I? Yeah, I did. What did they go with? Mouse Hold'em Brute Bonnet was what they brought last time. So I'm going to go Gyarados and Fluttermane this time, because I can Helping Hand Moonblast KO the Mousehold. That's one of the intentions behind this, is that I can do that. Terra Grass Chi-Yu in the back, and then... I don't think I need Talonflame. Yeah, I don't think I need Talonflame. They're going with the same thing. Nope, they switched it up to this. Interesting. So, there's the Mirror Herb. That's the whole point of it. So, this is going to be a... Oh, I can't Terra Grass if I go for Terra Flying. Ooh, that would be big. Let's see if I can get away without it. Because if it's Terra Poisons, then I still KO it, right? I should. I'd be very surprised if I don't. And I should survive a Rage Fist as well. Yeah, there's the Terra Poison, but this is good. This should be a KO, right? It's +2. Yeah, good. So they can't Terra the Annihilate anymore. That's good. That's Hurricane Icy Winds, though. So therefore, it is a Thunder Wave. Are they Lumberry? Citrus Berry. So then it is... Ooh, no, it's Thunder Wave into the Tatsugiri and Protect, because then that way... In fact, why don't I just Terra Blast it? Terra Blast with KO. Why am I Thunder Waving it? What am I doing? And if they switch to Dondozo, then fair enough, I will just Thunder Wave you. Because things are still looking good. So, because this has to be Icy Wind. And if it is, then I win, because Dondozo is useless. So yeah, I win. Right? Because they can't KO the Gyarados with a not at all Rage Fist. And now Dondozo is useless. It's not even Dondozo. Does that make sense? So then here, this is where this comes into play. Right? Because then this will KO the Mousehold. We will never know, but trust, it does. And then, yeah, the game's over. Cool. That was no predictions. One more. Win or lose. Let's see if I make the 1300s. Like, not much of a benchmark given that I need to climb much higher than this to consider this for a regional, but it is nice to hit those benchmarks. But I am also cursed in regards to the X100s. I will lose this game because I am cursed. When it's like, I'll do one more game. When I reach the X100s, like this game will put me in the X100s and I'll stop, then I lose. That's always what happens. So let's break this curse. Right, so I see a Tinglu, therefore I bring one of Baxcalibur or Gyarados. That is what I need to do. Because I saw what happened when I brought Talonflame and 3 special attackers. Thank you for opening. Yeah, and it's a Solvus as well. So yes, Baxcalibur and or Gyarados are coming to this match. Gyarados is pretty good. Gyarados is very good. So Gyarados is coming to this match. Probably not as a lead. I don't think I need it as a lead. Are they Belly Drum? They are Belly Drum. Okay. So given that they are the Belly Drum set, then I need to go with Fluttermane to sub on the first turn. Baxcalibur can Icicle Spear KO the Vivian. Vivian? I think it's Vivian, isn't it? Gyarados is coming to this match, so I'm bringing both Baxcalibur and Gyarados. And then Sandy Shocks is not great. Actually, it's not the worst if I Terra Steel. Chi-Yu... I don't like Chi-Yu here. Talonflame just for priority would be nice. Or stopping priority, I should say. But Sandy Shocks is actually alright so long as I Terra. Slash the Azumarill is taken care of. Let me see if I can get away with Sandy Shocks. Yeah, so there we go. So that's a sub and an Icicle Spear into the Vivian. It's the Friend Guard one, so Sleep Powder would be risky. And this would be a plus for Terra Electric as well, actually. Because then I'll be able to just bop the Azumarill. And Azumarill should pick up because it's really good against all 4 Ruin Pokemon. Like against Chien-Pao, it resists everything. And then it KOs it back with Play Rough. Against Chi-Yu, it resists everything. And KOs it back with Liquidation. Against Ting-Lu, it doesn't resist everything, but it like avoids the Vessel of Ruin and Liquidations or Play Roughs it. And Wo-Chien, like, that one, it's fine. It can Play Rough. Like, that one's it's slightly more neutral against. And probably actually Wo-Chien beats it. But Azumarill should pick up a little bit. Oh, are they immediately? They are immediately. And Sleep Powder? Yeah, there we go. Have to deal with that. Right, so then this is just going to be Moonblast into Azumarill and Icicle Spear again. I would assume now they are going to try and Belly Drum. I assume that probably KOs a regular Flutter Mane. But like based on that damage, surely it doesn't. So, oh, that's a good play. But, oh, they're going to be really low now. And the bulk is prevailing. That is good. So, Terra Fairy here would be good. Is it worth Terra Fairying? Because then that would KO. They can't Belly Drum anymore. Belly Drumming would be a terrible idea. So I'm going to protect an Ice Shard. Yeah, Aqua Jet KO, that's good. Oh, they Pollen Puff themselves. Nope, that's forgot about that. But I can now Terra the Sandy Shocks. Right? Yes, because I was intending to Terra the Sandy Shocks. That was the whole point. So I will go for this. If they protect the Vivian, then it's fine. Next turn, I still definitely get a double KO. It's fine. That did more than I was hoping for. But this shouldn't KO because of the Friend Guard. Yeah, there you go. Now they get this Citrus Fairy, so that's quite funny. But now it's Moonblast and Thunderbolts. I am still living the Aqua Jet. I'm going to be very low, but I'm living. I am still living? I am no longer living. Interesting. Right. I can't Terra with the Gyarados anymore. That was good. Good play. Very good play. Ooh, okay. Does Power Gem KO me? What kind of... Choice Specs? Yes, it does. Oh no. Things are not looking good. That was... Yeah, see, I told you I was cursed. I told you I was cursed. Oh, I'm faster with... actually, Gyarados is going to outspeed. Yeah. There you go. I told you I was cursed. Always cursed. But, yeah. What kind of loss was that? Trust your instincts, I think. Because if I did double into the Azumarill on the Friend Guard turn, I think I would have probably been okay. Like, let's go back to it. Because it was this... That turn? No. Yeah, this turn. Double into the Azumarill would have KO'd. And then next turn, they've got Glamora / Chien-Pao, and I should be okay. So that was... Like obviously they were protecting, so that would have been the thing to go for. But, like I told you, I'm cursed.